Hey guys, happy Homebrew Wednesday. This is a very late upload. It's actually Thursday afternoon. I got stuck working on a project for work yesterday. I found out about it Tuesday night. The project was due today, by the end of the business day. And I basically had to help our regular graphic artist come up with like 570 something graphics requests for a big order. So I finished that today. I worked from 7 in the morning yesterday until 6 last night. Went to a birthday party for my mom, and then went back to work at about 9:30 and stayed till about 3:30, and then got there at 8 this morning. But I did get to leave a little bit early today, so that's good. And I went, when I got off work, and filled up my CO2 tank. I've had one in the kegerator, and I got another one for Christmas with a keg setup. It's a dual regulator, so I got that filled up, and let's check it out. So here is the beer fridge now. This one right now is serving my brown ale. This one is carbonating the National Homebrew Day IPA and my Blueberry Summer Ale. This one I've got set at about 10. And these two, I've got the blueberry going in set at 22, and the IPA set at 20 as well, but it's got less gas on it actually, I think. Let me crank that up to about 20. Okay, so everything's at 20, no leaks, everything works fine. Take this plastic off. So yeah, I finally have 3 regulators for my 3 kegs. And the real good news is that my local homebrew supply store just got a new shipment of kegs in. He has them priced pretty high, but he used to not be able to get them at all, and I'd have to go online and wait. Now I can go in the store, buy them when I want to, and yeah, I'll be paying a little bit more, but if I need to keg a beer and I don't have a keg, then I can just spend the money and have a keg when I need it. So that's good news. I bought his last one back in November, I think. October, November, something like that. Don't dip. No. Anyway, let's see, the Bavarian Hefeweizen Brew Day happened this past Saturday. So it's been fermenting for about 5 days now, something like that. I will put up what I got of that brew day, but it wasn't a whole lot. I've got to get a new burner. That has to be the next thing I do. This one's just shit out on me. Basically what I had to do is, after about an hour and a half of trying to get the hot wort to boil, I decided to take apart the other burner I'd bought that was a piece of shit that I've had for a while. And I basically took that burner and the hose and regulator, and while my other burner was actually burning, drilled a hole, mounted that burner, and fired it up. And finally, about 15 minutes later, got to a boil. And ended up being outside for about 7-8 hours. And I just didn't want to film the rest of the brew day. once I got to a boil. Hey guys, welcome to another brew day. Today we're going to be brewing my Bavarian Hefeweizen. I'm getting started late. It's about 1 o'clock, quarter till 1. I had to take the puppy to the vet today. He was having some problems this morning, so we took him to the vet. He got checked out. He's all good. And so now we're brewing. Strike water's heating up to about 165 or so. I want to mash in at about 153. Or I want my mash to be at 153 for 90 minutes. We're doing a 90-minute mash today. A little bit about what I'm doing here. This is my half pound of rice hulls that I'm going to be using. This is going to be a wheat beer, so I need these to keep my mash from getting stuck. My grains are super floury, so I'm going to need these. But what I've done is soaked them for about half an hour so they're wet. And now I'm going to rinse them and then use them in the mash. The reason for that is because these do not add anything to your grain bill. They don't add anything to the beer. And so I don't want them absorbing any of my work. So I go ahead and pre-soak those. I'm going to rinse them here in just a second. And then add them into the mash when the mash happens. Alright, so our strike water is about 165, 167. So we're going to fill up the mash tun. Again, this is 3.5 gallons. Now collecting the second runnings. We are almost at boiling. I collected about 7 gallons. Anyway, I mashed for 90 minutes at 153. Got good conversion. Collected about 7 gallons, which I can boil off about 1.5 gallons and still get my 5.5 gallons. I'm going to do a 75-minute boil. Might go 90, not entirely sure. My only hop additions are going to be at 45 with 3/4 of an ounce of Hallertau, whatever the fuck, and then at, I think it's 15 with 1/4 ounce. So that's what I got. We're about to get to boiling, and I'll show you that when that happens. I'm drinking an Elliott Ness Amber Lager from Great Lakes Brewing Company. It's a really nice lager. Might be one of my favorite beers. It's for sure one of my favorite Great Lakes beers, and it's one of my favorite lagers at this point. Alright, so as you can see, I didn't get a whole lot, but it was a wheat beer, Bavarian Hefeweizen. Didn't have any issues with stuck sparges or mashes. Hit all my temperatures. I was a little bit high on my efficiency, which was surprising. I'd set it on Beersmith for about 65, thinking that'd be a good goal to shoot for on a wheat beer. But I got my normal 75% efficiency. So that was good. But happy Homebrew Wednesday. Looking forward to the Hokie malt experiment. It looks like it's gonna be. Might have to make arrangements with Ben Hokie to fucking go down to Atlanta for the tasting. I'm in Atlanta for work pretty frequently, and so hopping over to Atlanta, it's about an hour flight from Memphis, if that, probably even less than that. I think the fastest I've gotten to Atlanta was like 39 minutes, and the slowest I've gotten to Atlanta was like an hour and 15, something like that. So that might be something fun if Ben's up for a little hat trick 364 company to maybe brew up a beer or just taste the Hokie malt experiment. Let me know, man. Let me know in the comments, because I'm down. Need to get out of Memphis. Be fun to hang out with some home brewers and taste some beer. So I don't know, maybe I'll try to work that out with him. It does look like I'm going to do at least one live brew day on either Justin TV or Ustream or something like that. I'll do one for the people in North America, where it's my normal start at 10 in the morning or noon, end around 6 or 4, and then one for the UK brewers, which will probably be an overnight brew day, which will be fun. I've done a couple of those, and they're always fun. It's always nice to get out of the heat for a change. So, be looking forward to that. But you guys take care. Happy Homebrew Wednesday, and we'll see you guys next time.